orin yìí wà? Reggae lélẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ reggae. Yorùbá music yẹn ni mo fẹ́. Níbo ni mo store orin yìí sí? No. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, hold on. Hold on. Get mute. I had to pick the call. Where is our music? I have come to look for trouble again. Níbo lórí mi yìí wà now? Orúkọ púpọ̀ ti lọ, so let me just wave to everybody. Let me just wave. Let me just wave. I've come to look for trouble again. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon. Auntie Emisi Mokinyi. Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, I can't start calling names again because orúkọ ti púpọ̀ ti lọ. So it won't look like I'm being partial. Partial. So I won't call names today. I'll just wave to every one of you and I say welcome. Where did I put this, my song? Okay, this was when he said he could mix orin yẹn. Oh, full one, Lele. Aha. This is my song made for my show. Intro song. To get everyone ready. I want to borí try yo. Yeah, pa. Mo fẹ́ borí láàárọ̀ yìí, mo ní mo fẹ́ borí. Oru ti fẹ́ mú mi pa. I can't look for trouble. Mo wá wájà. Thank you, Tolani. Good morning, good afternoon. Good afternoon, good evening, guys. How are you? How are you guys doing? Everyone on YouTube. Should we do TikTok? Do you think we should do TikTok? Kini Rose ring me. Ya ma ṣe mi bí pé nǹkan wà ní mú mi. Should we do TikTok? Yes or no? Ṣé ká ṣe TikTok? Kini mú mi lórí ẹjọ́. Ìkọjá àyè lélẹ̀. Juliana Ayede Tawa Yola Wale Shubomi. Should we do TikTok? Ṣé ká ṣe TikTok? Ṣé ká ṣe TikTok or no? Yes or no? Omotola, yes, so we should do TikTok. Okay. All right. Let me set it up then. Me mo ko ti TikTok yẹn fi ṣe mí. So let me set it up. Okay, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it. Okay. What you said, sir. So, Bombay P. So we are streaming on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Ayoba Miche, how are you guys? Everyone on Facebook, I greet you. Everyone on YouTube, I greet you. Everyone on TikTok, I greet you. And when you see join, but one join. Let me lower this. In background. So good morning, guys. Good afternoon. This is a follow-up on the show we did yesterday. Like I promised, I said we're gonna do a follow-up on that video. You want to know why I'm doing this, and especially I have reason to even do a follow-up after this one, which I'm going to term religion and women. Religion and women. When you look at this religion thing, it favors men than women. But I'm not talking about that now. Yesterday, we had a discussion on this show, on this page, on this platform, on Facebook and YouTube. Guys on TikTok, good morning. Thank you for joining me. So I greet you all. We are just starting, so you are right on time. Okay? So yesterday, we did a show yesterday where I was asking, Michael, tí n bá ṣe tán kó pè mí jọ. Michael Adedamola. Aburo, call me once I'm done, please. Remi Oduala, hola, Comasta. Hola. Greetings from Strasbourg, France. I'm coming to that your France next year. This year. I said next year, this year. I'm coming to France this year. I'll be in France, I'll be in UK, I'll be in Scotland this year. That is my vacation that will be my vacation, my first vacation for the year. So those are the places I'm planning to go. So I greet every one of you, especially everyone that has been following this page, the subscribers. Even if you don't agree, I greet you all and I tell you I love you, okay? Irrespective of our differences on discussions, okay? Humanity do not hate. We love irrespective of anybody's religion. Irrespective of anybody's religion, we still show love, okay? Humanity does not consider your religion or who you are, whether you are rich or poor. How about California now, Biko? Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ in California? Mi ò tí gbọ́ news láàárọ̀ yìí o. What's going on? Make I no vex so. You know, say me and my team, we are 5 and 6. I must have tea by the side. In fact, this one will go do me because I don't drink and reach out already safe before I started. And there's nobody at home. Anyway, let us start. So, yesterday I asked a question. If you follow the show we did yesterday, if you were a part of the show we did yesterday, very important topic, especially with the way the family of Onikijipa was dragged for the beautiful wedding attires. I don't know what you are saying, you know. Me, I am just picking my own topic to talk on social media. I hardly pick on celebrity talk or trending topics. Very, very rare. I pick on trending topics once in a while, but most times I pick my own topic to talk on, okay? And most of my topic is because of my experience, number one. Number two, because of what we see in religion, and also uh, because of women. Okay, so I'm not too sure I know what you are really talking about concerning that Kijikpa thing. But yesterday we had a discussion yesterday where I was asking people, especially our religious people. I said, somebody said something was a sin. I said, okay, can you define what sin is? Tell me what sin is. I said, what I know is a crime. What you call sin is not sin unto anybody. For example, I started something this morning, I think since yesterday, the debate has been on my page, where I said, Kerewa, outside marriage for people that are matured, responsible to yourself, is not a sin. And I said, prove me wrong, where God said it was a sin. Give me an example where God said, and people started quoting the Bible. I said, this is not God that spoke. This is some people that wrote the Bible. Okay? And there are instances of people that had this thing even before marriage. But I'm not going into that today. So that yesterday we were talking about, and the thing was on for a while on the platform. And somebody said it's a sin if you are married. It's a sin if you are married. It's not a sin unto God. It is a sin against an offense, not even a sin, an offense to your partner. If you are married and you go do something, but we are not talking about that one today. We will talk about that one because this is going to be something I would love people to really call in on. So I'm not doing that one today. The one I want to talk today. Adetayo Abe, Mori Yileni, good evening, sis. You are always topping the most active person on this page. So I see your comments now. How are you, sis? Shalafia Alewa. All right, so this morning I'm talking on religion and culture. Religion and culture. That is all religion combined, especially the one we are used to, which is Islam, Christianity, and Isheshe. Either you like it or not, Isheshe is religion, okay? And we have culture too. Now, when you talk about Yejide, good morning, man. I see Shalafia Alewa. When you talk about religion has been existing time immemorial. Many of these religion came after the other. There was so many other religion before Christianity and Islam that is dominating the world today. Hindu was there before them. Buddhism is there. Isheshe, which is our own natural people, our people's religion before they came. There are so many countries with their own religion, their own way of life, okay? Before religion came, before Christianity and Islam came. Now, when Christianity and Islam came, we followed them. We started doing things the way they are doing it. And today, it has become a big deal in our society. It has caused a lot of confusion in our society. It has hindered a lot of people in our society, in the sense that a leader of a particular religious setup will just come and give their own version of how you should live your life, what you should do, and blah, 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 blah. Now, an Alpha can just stand up, can just start. An Alpha will say that is Muslim cleric. When I say Alpha, I mean Muslim clerics. A particular Muslim cleric can come up and say, in his own group, oh, this is how people should live. A Christian leader can come and say, in my own group, oh, this is how you should live. I will please let me to love and like. Emma get con flag me. I will see one B. Love and like and reshare, please. Emma get con flag Facebook page me, please. They are here with us. Please don't let them flag the Facebook page. Please. One B. They are here. One ni joko soju kan. One ni joko soju kan. We don't go to your pastor's page to talk. So, as I was saying, when it comes to this religion thing, everyone comes up and say this is how we should do. The traditional religion they have their way too, which I personally think is all those things are they are outdated. They are not relevant anymore. Because most of the things they say they do, they can't do it again. Everything is just, is gone. With the olden days fathers, everything about traditional something is gone. Anyone you are seeing now is just packaging. Because most of those forefathers, they were supposed to hand over this thing to the younger ones. For example, some of this older generation, they know how to use leaves for medicine. When somebody was sick, there was no hospital then, they can go to the bush, pluck some leaves, put some things together, and they would tell people to use it and they'll be okay. But they didn't lay down those things. They didn't hand it over to their children. When religion came, a lot of people does not want to have anything to do with it. So whatever you are seeing now, most of them, in fact, I would say 90% of traditional religion is lies. The same way other religions too have become nothing but lies. Now, the people who brought this religion, Islam, Alhaji Wasiu, which Alhaji Wasiu? Where má jẹ́ ká wà distracted. Islam, for example, is from Arab, right? The Arabians, people know them to be covering their face and everything. Today, they are doing away with most of those clothes in their country. Number two, of recent, they started selling alcohol in their country. They opened their door to tourism, whereby you can go and look at what is going on there. Of course, there is a sacred place they have that they don't allow people to go to. That is where they do the Hajj. I'm not too sure. That is what I heard. They said that place is only opened during Hajj for people to go, either lesser Hajj or regular Hajj. But at least you can go. And I was asking the Saudi man that I spoke to, I said, can you dress and wear pants? He said, yes. Dress the way you dress and come. Our country is open for tourism. So things are changing. They are not even allowing the Muslim leaders to get involved in what they do. So now, secondly, I'm going to talk more on Christianity, which is the religion I know since I've been a minor, okay? Since I've been a minor, I've been a Christian in my life, okay? So I'm going to talk about it. Now, for Christianity now. Christianity, as we all know, has different version, has different color, has different ways. Number one, the way Catholic worship is not the same way Pentecostal worship. The way Pentecostal worship is not the same way Kerubu worship. The way Kerubu worship is not the same way Sele worship. The way Sele worship is not the same way Orthodox worship. The way Orthodox worship is not the same way, even among Pentecostal way of worship is not the same. And there are rules and regulations. And this is where there is clash. And this is where I was asking. And I kept asking you guys. I said, okay, when you say God wrote the book, can you prove that he wrote this book? Can you prove that God wrote this book? Instead of proving, you will turn to gaslighting. You will turn to insults. You will turn to abuse. And most of these things, even the people that wrote the book, they know it is outdated. Take it or leave it. I don't care whatever name you call me. You should know that by now. Okay? I don't care whatever name you call me. And that is why your pastors, the way they live, is not the way what they read in the Bible. And don't come with that slogan that many are called, few are chosen. It is just nothing but a slogan. It is a slogan that Oyinbo puts there, knowing that a time is coming, awareness is going to come. a lot of people will wake up and ask questions. And that is why they said narrow is the way. Which way? If you can say, they themselves say in that book that nobody will see God and live, then why are we sure? So somebody can just carry a book and write from their mind and say it is inspired by the Holy Spirit. Why is it them alone that is being inspired by the Holy Spirit and nobody else is inspired by the Holy Spirit from another tribe or color? Why is it them that is dictating everything in that book? In that same book, they are not even living by it. When I tell you that this thing is more of religion is man-made, believe it or not, of course, there are good things to pick from it morally. There are things that is for chaining people down, controlling people. And this is the angle I am talking about and looking at. Religion and culture, when you look at it, is even to the benefit of the men than the women. When they tell you, when you say something is a sin, I said define this sin. Define sin. Yesterday, none of you was able to really define it. What you call sin, when you say do not kill, when you buy somebody, that is a crime. You go to jail. Do not steal. When you steal, they catch you, you go to jail. Do not commit adultery. If you are married, that is when they talk about adultery. When you commit adultery, your marriage will break up. You will cause a lot of damage in your own life too, and the people, your loved ones. So that is the price to pay for it. For everything we do, there is a price to pay or to gain. And ordinarily, without even being religious, we all know what is wrong and what is right. You cannot tell me as a full-grown adult, you need somebody to tell you, do not put your hand inside fire. You cannot tell me as a full-grown adult, you need somebody to tell you, do not steal. You don't want to tell me that as a full-grown adult, you don't know that if you buy somebody, you will go to jail. So most of these things that they wrote is what ordinarily, the more you grow, the more you understand wrong and right and wrong, and you know what to pick and what not to pick, what to do and what not to do. Morally, everyone, even as parents, as we are training our children, we are training them the morals of life. A parent that does not want the child to steal will provide for the child, right? If a child is hungry, if that child should go and see where there is food, if the hunger catch the child too much, the child see the food, the child go chop am. That's where you can blame the parents. But when a child now gets to a certain age, an adult age, it becomes the responsibility of the child. Whatever that child does is on that child, not on the parents anymore. And that is when a child commits something, if that person is your child, though, at a certain age, that child is 18 plus. That child, even before 18 plus, they have juvenile courts. Why do you think they have juvenile prison? They have juvenile prison, correction center for a reason. When a child now gets to a certain age as adult, 18 plus, it is the responsibility of that child. If that child should go and mess up, start sleeping around, number one, she will spoil her reputation. Number two, she can get pregnant. Number three, she can contact disease in the process. What I find out among our people is that we don't like taking responsibility. We throw responsibility and hide under religion. We hide under religion so that we will not take responsibility. You hide under religion because you are weak. If you are not weak, you will not hide under religion and be using Bible to quote on what to do and what not to do. That means if they take that Bible out of it, you will do it. Do you get me? If that Bible is not existing, most of you people that are using Bible as your strength, you will do that same thing. You are condemning. You are condemning. Now, can you now answer me these questions? Why religion has different versions, especially the particular religion I am used to, I am familiar with? Can you tell me why they have different version? This is a pointer to you that everyone is a controller. For example, when Jesu Oyinbo was alive, in the sect of Jesu Oyinbo, there are rules of do's and don'ts in the sect. In deeper life, even in deeper life of today, there are don'ts and do's. There are rules in deeper life today of what you can do and what you cannot do. In Redeem today, there are rules of what you can do, of what you cannot do. In Sele, there are rules of what you can do, of what you cannot do. The way Sele worship, it is not the same the way Redeem worship. Sele believe. So this is where you people will respect other people's opinion too. You stop believing, you can castigate people once they don't agree with your own religion. So this is what I'm trying to point to you. In Sele people believe in walking barefoot once they are with their regalia, right? And to you, the same Christian, you don't believe they are Christian. So which version of Christianity is the original Christianity? I put it out to you that everything, apart from morals is a general thing applicable to every family, every human being. So we are taking morals out of it. Morals is all about you. Morals is the person you are. Morals is the kind of upbringing you have. Morals is what your parents have taught you. It is the duty of every parent when you give birth to a child, to start training that child morals. I remember in those days when we were going to school, I don't know if they still do it, we used to have moral instructions. How many of you remember? When we were in school, Amanche morals instruction then. So, moral apart now, we are now talking about doctrines, where you started saying something is a sin, this one is a sin, that one is a sin. I put it out to you that some churches will say a woman, I don't know if they still do it, I remember some churches allow people to get pregnant before they marry. They will marry, they will do the wedding for them with the woman being pregnant. And that means the woman was doing kerewa before she got married. So morals, we are not talking about morals now. Morals is from your own. If your parents did not teach you morals, you will end up coming out in the public and making nuisance of yourself, disgracing your family. We have such people on social media. Nobody can corrupt anybody on social media if that person is not corrupt. If you have trained your children very well, if you are well trained, there are lots of videos I see on this social media and I will feel like vomiting. The videos are from women. I will look at such videos and I will say, who are the parents who trained these women? Who brought them up? Because otoniko biyan, eyan atutun re bi. I just wonder what makes some women to get to that extent whereby some women will wear clothes, half of their something is outside. Some will wear ordinary pants and bra, Nigerian women, not Oyinbo, and they will be dancing on social media. Elderly women, And I will be like, who, what is going on? What is all this? So this is where we are talking about morals, okay? Morals is where you are coming from. And I want to tell you, such women dancing like that on Sunday, they will dress up and they will go to church. And you will see women who does not dress that way, who cannot stand dressing that way, and they don't go to church. You see where I'm coming from now, or where I'm going now. So when you are talking about sin, sin is relative. If you are talking about morals, I will say yes. What you call sin is moral. It is not sin per se. They are morals that if you do it well, it's on you. If you don't do it well, it is on you. But saying because somebody chose a pattern to live, because of that, that person is going to hell. Number one, I always ask, where any member of your family that has gone to hell before, please tell me. Mention them. Any member of your family that died and saw God, apart from what you read in that book or in the books. Apart from what you read in the books, tell me any member of your family that died, went to heaven and came back. So I was talking about the way the way Celeb preaches and the way Pentecostal preaches. The way Celeb preaches is not the same Pentecostal preaches, nor the same where Deeper Life preaches. This is where we are going, that most of these things that you count to be a sin, that you are using to hold yourself bound, or your pastors or whoever you are following is holding you bound and not making you live a fulfilled life. All those things are nothing but doctrines. They are man-made doctrines. And that is why Deeper Life will tell you, you must cover your head. Orthodox will tell you, you don't have to cover your head. Celeb will tell you, you can use big jewelry. And Deeper Life and Redeem will tell you, it is a sin to wear those jewelry. Are you getting it now? Those are man-made doctrines. A Deeper Life will see a Celeb member or see a Celeb member or Orthodox member putting on jewelry and look at them as a sinner and say, this one is going to hellfire. These are all nothing but man-made doctrine. Man-made doctrine. Even everything you are reading in the Bible, they are man-made doctrine. All the books are written by men and they contradict. They tell you the seven books of Moses was written by Moses. Moses was not even there, according to Genesis, when they said they created heaven and earth and created Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel. It was not even there in the times of Abraham. How did Moses know their story? His question, no. They told us Moses wrote the book of Genesis, Exodus, Deuteronomy, and all the rest. How did Moses, who was not there when they created heaven and earth, how did he know about the story? Moses still recorded his childbirth, his coming into the world. He even recorded it by himself. He recorded it, even when they carried him as a baby to the sea. How did he know? He now still recorded when he passed away. How did he know? Question Lamberi. They created Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve gave birth to Cain and Abel. Where did they get their own wife to marry? There are so many questions. Oh, where did they get their own wives to marry? I agree. Some of you even said Adam and Eve did marriage. Is it white marriage or traditional marriage? They did. You say when God removed the rib of Adam from the rib of Eve and put it in the rib of Eve. You said that is the wedding they did. Ẹ gbà mí. Ẹ gbà mí. Tójú wa bá dúdú ńgbà kan, ojújú wa ò dúdú mọ́. If we don't ask question in those days, we will ask question now. Is it God that is saying somebody should tie scarf and another should not tie scarf? Is it God that says somebody should wear jewelry and another should not wear jewelry? Is it God that says some people can do sacrifice and this sacrifice na every country they do am? America they use turkey do their own sacrifice every year. Every year there must be Thanksgiving and na turkey we go kill. If you don't see it as sacrifice, I wonder what it is. Celeb will do sacrifice. Deeper Life will say they are aborisha. Celeb will look at Deeper Life and say àwọn kí náà tẹ̀ máa ń pè àwọn ẹlẹ́kún crying church. You will look at somebody dressing one kind. Dressing. You will say because their skirt is not down, they are sinner. I said na man, na human being coined that word, sin. Now Oyinbo coined that word sin to make people feel guilty and see themselves as bad people. Because they themselves that coined that word, they are worse than us. They are worse than us. And when it comes to implementing their rules, their laws and their policies, they don't care about you. That word sin is what you call, that word sin is not what you are calling it. Crime is crime. Living moral, living upright. Living upright is knowing the right thing to do and doing it. It's not the same thing as what you are calling it. What you call sin is somebody living normal life that is expected of everybody. Living normal life, as long as you are not hurting anybody, but you people call it sin. As long as what you are doing is not injurious to anyone. I decide to, for example, I decide I want to can I use dressing? Yeah, even people that we look at that I just cited as example, that when they dress up, they leave part of their body. They are not committing any sin. No, they are just not morally, they don't give a hoot. That is how they want to do their own life. And it is not on anyone. They have not offended anybody. And that is why nobody can arrest them. It is just like the case of adultery too. They don't arrest anybody for adultery. There is no price. They don't convict anybody for adultery. Anybody commit adultery, what you call adultery is somebody that is married going out there. And if you look at it, it is more on women than men. You go out there to go and cheat on your partner, automatically it's going to affect your marriage. So it is on you. Who should I block? Block Oshilano. It's so high. I feel like Jekoma sound like broken record. If you do something that is affecting somebody, that is what is called, that is when you pay a price for it. It all depends on what it is. If you do something to somebody, that person gets injured, Olokpa can arrest you for that and put you in jail for that. If you go to somebody and scam them, collect their money, Olokpa can arrest you and put you in jail for that. But if you use your own money to do whatever you want for yourself. For example, somebody goes to the liquor store and decides to buy Remy Martins. You now see that person with Remy Martins. You now look at that person. You now say that person is a sinner. Please tell me the sin that person has committed. Somebody from their own sweat or their own money said, they just passing by and they saw liquor store. Said, let me buy brandy. And they bought brandy. You now saw the person holding the brandy. Automatically, you look at that person and you say that person is a sinner. Or somebody, you see somebody standing on their own, light their cigarette and they are puffing away. And the next thing that comes to your mind and say, that person is a sinner. Tell me, I asked you yesterday, I said, tell me what makes somebody a sinner. I can leave my phone open for you to call. If you want to call or you think you have a contrary opinion, define sin. Like we asked yesterday, define sin for me. Tell me that thing you are calling a sin. I asked you yesterday, you went to the 10 commandments. Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not covet, thou shalt not shekinikon, thou shalt not shekinikon. And I asked, that 10 commandments that you have put down, is it God that wrote it down? Because in a normal society, most of those things, somebody said, Auntie, I know a strict CAC family who castigate their members for wearing trousers, who wouldn't wear trousers and jewelry in Nigeria. But when you see their pastors' wives in UK, they are sinners in rag trousers. Alaman Tonrawa, as a people, we cage our people. We hold them down for control. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lómi ṣe máa gbégbé ayé aláyé nìyẹn tó máa fi kú. Wọ́n máa gbégbé ayé aláyé tí wọ́n máa fi kú because they say this is a sin, that one is a sin, that one is a sin. Tell me and define what sin is. If you see somebody smoking, Oyinbo has told you, if you smoke, it is injurious to your health. It is not a sin. When you smoke, you start inhaling that smoke. It is you. It's going to affect your health. That person has not committed sin. Somebody, a full-grown adult, I am not talking of young children now, young adults now. A full-grown adult. I was asking a question. I posted an update before this video. I said, how are your pastors that are divorced? How are they keeping their body? I mean, what are they using? How are they coping being alone? Do you know? No, you don't. And yet, you will expect a woman, because I said most of these things, most of this rule, it is to cage women down. You will expect a woman, a full-grown woman, adult, that is responsible for herself, and you will say they cannot have relationship. Define sin. Tell me what you call sin. Tell me that thing you consider to be sin. Because what you call sin are mostly crime. And people get paid for, they pay for it. What you call sin are people living their life. And you will look at them and you will hate them for a decision that does not concern you. Decision they made for their own life. That either whatever comes out of it is on them and them alone. It's got nothing to do with you. It's got nothing to do with God. Because nobody has seen this God. I stand on that. Nobody has seen this God. If you know somebody that has seen God, please tell me the person. Either in the Bible, in the Quran, in anywhere. Oh yeah? Somebody said fornication is not a crime, but a sin. In which way is it a sin? Fornication. What do you define by fornication? Two people that are not married. Are they adults? Yes. What is the sin they are committing? What have they done? Have they injured anybody in the process? Have they done anybody wrong in the process? Okay, if you say that one is a sin, how about lying? Because your pastors lie. Your pastors tell lies with straight face. So somebody deciding, because it was Paul that mentioned that fornication. There are so many instances in the Bible where people are not married and they bench each other well. They do correct kerewa. In the Old Testament especially. Why is it that it now became a sin? Because Paul said it is a sin. It was Paul that said it is a sin. How did you classify it to be a sin? Is it God that said so? It is based on your religion. As far as the person is not hurting anybody, it is not a sin. It is your religion that calls it a sin. Don't use your religion to hold people down. It is your religion that calls it a sin. As long as the person is not going from one man to the other, and if that person decides to even be going from one man to the other, it is that person that does not have morality, good morals, to hold body. It is still on that person. It's got nothing to do with God or anybody. Because at the end of the day, this body is going nowhere. Go and read about, I have a video, I don't know if I can show it to you because of, I don't know if it has copyright on it. How at the end of the day, this body is manure. At the end of the day, this is our body, except the person that is not buried. Maybe that the somebody that does cremation, okay? Cremation is not going to be a manure. But as long as that person is buried in the ground, at the end of the day, that body is going to turn into manure. You decide to sleep around anyhow, it is on you. It is a sin against yourself. That is, if you go around, if you start sleeping from one man to the other, you have not hurt anybody. If you say it is a sin, somebody that buys somebody, on what scale? What do you use it to weigh? How do you weigh it? How do you weigh it? What type of scale are you going to use to weigh it? Then I keep asking, is it God that said it? Or human being? Is it God that said it or Paul? You don't even know if Paul cannot get it up when he was saying what he was saying because he never got married according to the Bible. In the Old Testament, David did kerewa with somebody he was not married to. And we did not see record of him even marry Bathsheba at the end of the day. He never married Bathsheba. He just carried Bathsheba, put for house. Abraham, he carry, what is this lady's name? The house girl of this girl, of the wife, Haggai. Was he married to Haggai? No. When Ruth went to go and meet exposing your nakedness publicly is a sin. It's not a sin. It's not a sin. It just shows the moral standing of the person. Exposing your body is not a sin. It just shows the person's moral standing. Haggai, thank you. Did he marry Haggai? No, he did not marry Haggai. Ruth and Boaz. Did Boaz marry Ruth before he started doing kerewa with the lady? No. There are so many instances in the Old Testament. In the Old Testament of great men that did it. If Paul now think I cannot get it up, or he decides not to marry, for somebody deciding not to marry, it is either two things. It is either that person something is not working again. And that is why today, among those fathers, according to something I saw on social media, on one guy, Onyarenji or something, inside on Facebook. Onyarenji said most of the children in orphanage, that those children are fathered by all these father. They were under the law. Under Akiwa làwọn yòókù. They were under the law. God was not existing then, Esther Ojo. God was not existing during under the law. God was not existing. So there was this video I saw with Onyarenji that he said most of the children in orphanages are children of those father. You want to wonder a full-grown man. The blood is still running in their veins. And that person, Jesus has told us how to do it. Ṣé Jésù mọ bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe ni? Wàhálà dé o. Wọ́n ní Jésù ló ní kó má ṣe. Ṣé Jésù fẹ́yàn rí ni? Anyway, so as I was saying, who should I block? Block Master G Foley. Okay. Mo ń bọ̀ ẹjọ́ wọ́n ní kí n block èèyàn kan bí. I don't know. Master G Foley ní kí n block èèyàn kan. Ẹ̀yin kan ní kí n block Master G Foley. Ta ni kí n wá block báyìí? Ṣé wọ́n ń jà ni? Àbọ̀ ń bú mi? Block Master G Foley. Master G Foley say block somebody too. Wàhálà dé o. Oh, then they fight. Wọ́n bára wọn jà. Mo ṣáà rí block Master G Foley. Block Master G Foley. The next thing tí máa wò, mo rí Master G Foley. That one say block èèyàn kan náà. Mo yà, táwọn fẹ́, who am I going to block báyìí? They are both fighting. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n mute wọn. Màá mute wọn for 15 minutes. Okay, let me mute Oshilaja. Oshila no yẹn ni mo rí pé àwọn èèyàn ti ń complain jù. Let me mute her for 15 minutes. Time out. Let me put her in time out. Okay, I'll put her in time out for 10 minutes. Ó padà wá. I should block the blocker. Oh my God. Wọ́n náà ń jà ní. Mo ṣáà rí block Master G Foley. Block Master G Foley. So mo ti fi sí time out. I love that about YouTube. A tún fún ẹ time tó lè fi block, tó lè fi mute wọn. Oh God. Anyway, jẹ́ ká continue. So, what was I saying earlier? So what you call a sin are things that are morals. Do not steal. Do not covet. These are things that we know naturally. It is not a sin. Do not lie. These are things we know naturally. It is not as if he's sending anybody to hellfire. He's not sending nobody to hellfire. Because nobody has gone to that hell and come back. Now when you go draw hell, now they still draw heaven with picture. If heaven and hell dey, your pastors will not be planning for generation yet to come. And that is why every denomination, every pastor get their own rules and regulation. And of course, they know what to use to hold you down. They know what to say to keep you in fear, in bondage, while they are living a fulfilled life. Deciding to live for you is for your own sake. You want to tell me those father, after all, we can see them now. One of them just got married. Was it not 2 weeks ago that the thing was shaking internet? The guy said he cannot continue like that, a young man. How can he continue like this? He said, make I not do this thing. He said in mind, he's almost running back. At a point, he was going for mental medical help. He said he can't continue. So those fathers, majority of them, they know what they are doing. The guy got married. And today, either you like it or not, e don marry. Paul wey say make people no marry, we sure say no be say something dey do Paul. Because somebody something dey do, they no dey marry. They will not go near women. But a normal man, when thing they do peken, he go hide the do am. He go hide the do am. Even this agege, no be among them agege plenty pass. No be then they do agege pass. They don't even confirm am say make them they marry each other. How can you now live by one woman being? When your generation self no know the woman being, you go dey quote Paul of Odunwo. Which Paul of how many decades? How many century? Thousands years ago. Paul where you no know, where you no see. Now he go come tell you. Where you know say where that Paul dey now? Where the Paul dey? And I keep asking you, define this thing you call sin. Define it. A full-grown woman, a responsible woman. Is it everybody that wants to stay married? Even in their this thing here, they have open marriage. They have what they call kinon porukwe. Oyinbo will give you all these things. They have what they call kinon poruko kini, whereby you don't have to marry legally. They allow them to stay together. They call them common marriage. That is why we have a lot of frustrated soul. Define that thing you call sin. Okay, somebody said the number to call. +1 240. Number tí mi kì í fẹ́ kàn pè lélẹ́yìí o. I don't like giving this particular number out. Somebody said if you search deep, theology, David and Jonathan were in deep agege. Even Kilonje, is it David? And it told King James. King James to call Bible to call part of the Bible. I be to revise any revise the edition. Thank you, King James. Go and read about King James. Go and read about King James. Religion of do's and don'ts. Man-made doctrine. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. Kí ló ṣe TikTok. Oh, okay. So I don't mention number. You see? Thank you, Dupe. Ẹ ṣé ìyá mi. You see? Mi ti gbà yí pé mo wà lórí TikTok. Thank God pé mi ò mention oro number yẹn tán. Sorry. Common law marriage. Okay. No one can mention number. I should not mention number because of TikTok. Go and read about King James. Òyìnbó ti mú gbogbo ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti mú gbogbo, wọ́n ti fi confuse wa. We now put our people under bondage. We put them under. Go and look at what is going on with our people. Don't do this. Don't do that. As long as you are responsible, they will tell you when you are drinking, drink responsibly. When you are smoking, smoke responsibly. Whatever you are doing, do it responsibly. Òun ni slogan tiwọn. But our own slogan, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. If you do this, you are a sinner. If you do this, you are going to hellfire. If it is possible, you will say if somebody chops self, he go hellfire. If it is possible, you will say for somebody anyway. Shebi you people used to say wearing trousers. Say people they go hellfire before. How did it change? Because I remember in the days of church elekun, you know the one they call church elekun. You know what is called church elekun? I will not answer you. If you ask me silly question, I will not answer you. What I'm saying has got nothing to do with the question you are asking. Kí lorúkọ ẹni tó ń béèrè question yẹn? Isaka. Ṣẹ̀túngbọ́, èèyàn kan tún ní sin is unbelief. Ẹ máa gbà wá kẹ́, how is unbelief sin? So if I don't believe in your religion, it is a sin. If I don't believe in your religion, it is a sin. So other religion that were existing before your religion kọ́. Ẹ bá tanra yín tán kẹ́ jẹ́ kéèyàn gbọ́. Don't do this, don't do that. In the days of old, they used to say in the days of church elekun. Church elekun is when you want to, when they say they should call altar call, you must cry. You must cry. If you don't cry, they will say you have not repented. And I remember, now so person begin cry, I cry too. You go begin cry, you go begin cry. I remember I had to carry all my trouser, my clothes then, all my jeans and everything, I went to burn them. I said it was a sin. Now the same trouser I dey wear now. Now the same trouser I dey wear that jeans now. Now the same trouser I can't reach Ilu Oyinbo. Oyinbo wey give us the religion, they are wearing the trouser. And I remember they told us it was a sin. Even this attachment wey we dey put for here, wetin dem no talk. I remember I stopped using anything attachment for years because they told us it is a sin. So what is sin in gone? What is that thing you consider and call a sin? Because we were told all those things were sin too. You were told it was a sin. Wear earring, it was a sin. I stopped wearing a earring. They started quoting the Bible for us. They said, story will not fi gba earring lọ́wọ́ wa ngba yẹn wípé wọ́n dá they now collect. Me, I know they read Bible again. I don't tell you. They collected all the gold and they were worshiping it or something. Because of that, all my jewelry. My mama beat me because I throw one of her gold earring. Gold. That's why I throw am away. I don't know say gold in her money. That's why I throw everything away. We reach here. Oyinbo dey wear earring. Oyinbo will carry bangle put for hand. Wristwatch na jewelry. Ring na gold. But you use ring. Abeg, if you ring is a wedding. That's what they tell us. The same pastor wey tell us say attachment na yamatanga. In children, they are using bone straight now. His children are using human hair. It is no more a sin. When it now comes to their children, everything they tell you is a sin. When it comes to them, it is not a sin. Somebody say, Auntie, you are reminding me of the sovereign then to be born again. We really suffer ourselves truly during that time, you know. All our clothes, ṣe ni mo kó gbogbo aṣọ bí tí mo lọ dànù. Mo ṣe wá lọ rún àwọn aṣọ. That was why you saw me as a young girl. I was wearing bubu. Everything, anything that would cover my body very well, you know, it was what I was wearing. Then I have to cover my head. Even though I've always loved covering my head anyway, I have to cover my head. Earring, you will not see me with earring anymore at that time. Jewelry, no. Now so person begin waka like person wey don kpai. Ṣé story of Aaron ni èmi ò tiẹ̀ rántí. Èmi ò tiẹ̀ rántí. Somebody said, what's your trouser has got to do with God? That was what we were told, that wearing trouser is a sin in Nigeria. I don't know which country you are from. So somebody is asking me that on TikTok. Who is that person? Isaka. No, Isaka Kolubiri. Okay, Isaka. Yeah, that was what we were told. We were told wearing trouser, not only Deeper Life, not only Deeper Life, most of those Pentecostal, even Redeem, we were told wearing trouser is a sin. But today, they collect offering and tithe from people wearing trouser, because you can't tell me Deeper Life member don't wear trouser. If you wear leggings under your skirt, you wear trouser. Because during summer, this kind of weather, you cannot wear skirts. How was it? Oh yeah, o ti e da. Wá lọ bá mi warm tea mi wá. Má sá lọ́jọ́. How was work? Thank you for this. And I've put some water up to this point and warm it. Nothing else. Just warm it. Thank you. Somebody said it's because the Bible says so. Samarkins, the Bible says so. But when it comes to white people that brought religion, the Bible did not say so. The book of Deuteronomy says so. The book of Deuteronomy did not define what a man's clothes was. And remember, in those days, this long robe was what those Jewish people wear. That long robe is what they wear. That was their clothing. So which Bible define the particular cloth that this one is for a man, no, this one is for a woman? This is what we are saying, that most of these things are cultural things. Most of these things are man-made. 90% of them, if not 95, if not 100 itself, they are nothing but man-made. Which Bible says so? Is it same Moses? You remember it's Moses that wrote Deuteronomy, oh? The same Moses that was not yet around, that still wrote all those ones, oh, that say people should not wear man's clothes, man's apparel. Which one is man's apparel? Which one? God bless you. Somebody said Irish men wear skirts for their culture. So you go and tell an Irishman not to wear skirts. Skirt is their clothes. It's part of their culture when they are celebrating. Are you going to tell them not to wear skirts? Abi that thing they are wearing is not skirts. The same trouser they were telling us is a sin. It's no more a sin today. It's no more a sin when they come to abroad. When Baba Kumuyi went to UK, to relocate to UK, the people he was ministering to in UK, they were not wearing trousers. Abi, they are not putting leggings. Abi, leggings is not trouser. Under their clothes, tama leggings. Religion are man-made. Religion are man-made. Okay? Na man-made. All those doctrines, na man-made. And they are outdated. Outdated in this present world. Moral is moral all year round, anywhere, anytime. Moral will remain. Doctrines will fade away. And that is why their doctrines are fading away today. What you call sin are doctrines, man-made, laid down doctrines. And that is why they are fading away today. And they will continue to fade away. By the time Baba Kumuyi will go, by the time Baba Kumuyi's son will take over, you will see another version of deeper life. Take it or leave it. All of us go there alive to witness it. By the time Baba Kumuyi will go and his children will take over, you will see another version of deeper life. They are nothing but doctrine of man. And that is why a lot of it are not holding today. That is why many of them are not working again. Everything that you are holding on to and you are using to cage your fellow men, your fellow women, and looking down on them. When Moses was even talking, is Moses part of your people? Moses na Arab man, I been a Jewish man. So wetin concern you, concern wetin Moses dey talk about clothing. Wetin concern you? Jalamiya no work. That long robe, na im dem dey wear. You will cage your fellow woman, especially women. Na then una dey take this thing cage down. Una dey take am destroy their lives. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. Man-made laid down doctrine. Moral is the only thing that will stand and will continue to stand, and moral starts from the home. Moral starts from where you are coming from. Moral stands from your community. Moral stands from the type of person you are. Doctrine will fade away. And we can see it's fading away, and it will still fade away more and more and more. Don't judge based on Oyinbo. No be Oyinbo give you Bible. Why should I judge? Why would I not judge based on Oyinbo? So you want to know them. You want to know what they brought to you more than yourself. Abi, how will I put it? Don't watch TV. Doctrine. Today they are watching TV. They are not only watching TV, they are going everywhere on social media. They have social media platform. Tie your head all the time. Today, Baba say their head is smell. They should not tie their head. Doctrine. Doctrine. And nothing but doctrine. When they were starting Redeem in those days, they were close to just similar to Deeper Life. Today, there are different versions of Redeem. You have the one that they will use jewelry and makeup, and you have the one they will not use makeup. Man-made doctrines. Today, their children, the same people that were telling us, don't palm your hair, it is a sin. Don't use weave on, it is a sin. Their children are using the best of human hair that we cannot even afford. Doctrine. Doctrine will not stand the test of time. It will fade away. The only thing that will stand is moral. The only thing that we need to survive and to be good to ourselves is moral. Imagine all the nonsense and rubbish they are put in people's head. I only feel pity for people that have been in, that are so deep under them until today. For the past 30, 40 years, they are still there. Now, those ones I feel pity for because their lives are useless in it. The same people that will tell us party is a sin. I remember in those days too. They say any place they play worldly song is a sin. The same worldly song is what they are using to compose song now. Oh yeah, gbese ko tesu mole. Is it not Nari Amari that sang the song? That song is in church now. Gbese ko tesu mole. So many songs. That was sung by people you call worldly people. Imagine calling some people worldly. Are you not living in this world that you say some people are worldly people? What do you use in classifying people as sinner and worldly? By dressing or what? People you classify as worldly, they are better than you. People you classify as sinner, they have good mind than you people. Because your own mind is wicked. Your mind is all about you. Your mind is either they are part of you or you should not have anything to do with them. That is a bad mind. You embrace people, you love people, irrespective of their decision. I can even see some of you asking me, Kuku, tell us you are an atheist now. Kuku, timba declare atheist ni mi nko. Kí lẹ fẹ́ ṣe fún mi? If I tell you today that, okay, I'm an atheist, what are you going to do? What will you do? Let us know where you stand so we know where you are coming from. We know where you are going to. So that you can decide if you want to like me or not. Abi? So yeah, you can decide if you want to follow me or not. No, you don't have to know that. That is my personal problem. That has nothing to do with you. If I decide to be atheist, if I decide to say I want to share religion anyway, it is none of your business if I decide to be atheist. But you cannot use that gaslighting to stop me talking about what I have experienced and the lies and deception of religion. The man-made doctrines. You think you know how to gaslight and gaslight people, right? You think you know how to call people. The next thing, she's a sinner. She's a backslider. It is a shame. Let us start praying for her. I will look at the people that want to pray for me. I say, even the prayer of your life, you have not been answered. You want to pray for me. Why don't pray for yourself? Pray for me that what? Let us pray for her so that she will not go to hellfire. Now your hellfire won't go. Abi your papa will pie. Your grandpapa, your great-grandpapa will pie. He come back to you, can't give you picture of the hellfire way in there. Where you know say hellfire dey somewhere. I like you people here. Man sorrow. Honestly, sometimes I will just look at myself. She didn't saw myself the reason before. That's why the reason like this before. That once people do are not my religion, automatically they are going to hellfire. Either they are good, when I don't know the kind of person they are, I don't know the kind of mind, whether their mind is good or not, I go just automatically sentence them to hellfire because they don't agree with me. Allow any problem with you. Look at the kind of mind the religion has given to you. Look at the kind of mind, the brain where you dey take crossroad. So atheists are not human being. Atheists don't believe, they don't believe it, and that is it. It's their opinion. It's their choice. You want to take people's choice from them? You want to take their rights to choose from them? Or you want to stop them talking about their experience because they are not with you? Somebody said, let me answer somebody. You are emphasizing on morals, but teachings from the Bible are man-made. How are we going to be morally okay if not by the teachings from teachings from the Bible and pastor? So now pastor they help you train your children. No be pastor train me. Now my mama trained me. My mama, now she trained me. And she trained me with very good morals. She's an Elijah. My mama taught me to be hardworking. My mama taught me never to covet what does not belong to me. All those things you consider sin. My mama taught me never to take money from a man. My mama taught me never to do bad to others. What I don't want them to do to me, I should not do it. It was my mother that taught me all those things, not church, not pastor. You want to know why? Those pastors that you are thinking their life is perfect, if you know what some of their children are doing, you will know you are better, far, far better off than them. It is not church that will teach me how to live, how to be good to people. Every one of us have our conscience when we are to do something. Your philosophy of life should be what you cannot do, what you don't want them to do to you, don't do it to others. Once you have that principle, that philosophy, you are good to go. Once you have that philosophy in life, what you don't want others to do to you, don't do it to them. That is all you need. Nobody needs to teach you. What are your pastors teaching? Please tell me, when is the last time your pastors even teach morals? When is the last time they teach about good living? When is the last time they taught people on how to treat others? All they teach is about how to make money. 5 principles of success, 100 principles of making money, 100 principles of breakthrough. When was the last time they teach people on being good to each other? Is it not from them people are even learning how to steal? Is it not from your pastors people are learning how to do 419? Is it not from them they are learning how to have money without working? Pastors teach. What are they teaching? Teaching how to hate others. Teaching people how to hate people that are not part of them. One of them was saying that anywhere they see bloggers talking, let me play it. I have the video here. Good that we've started Sorodebe. What are they teaching in church? Teaching people how to hate others. Teaching people how to see others as less. Is that a good teaching? Teaching people that all that matters is money. That if you don't have money as a poor person, you are a nobody. Is that the teaching me I want to be listening to? When I will now see somebody that doesn't have money and be looking at them as devil. I don't know. Let them keep their teaching. So it is pastor that will teach you. No wonder they are sleeping with some of your children. No wonder you will tell them to be mentoring your children, and in the process they are abusing them. No wonder. It is my own parents that taught me. I don't need pastors to teach me how to be good. Any burumo. Nobody needs to teach anybody how to be good. A pastor that will look down on people that don't have money to pay tithe, that will look down on people that doesn't have money in church, that does not regard people who don't have money. They are the one that will teach you good morals. No, they are teaching division. They are teaching nothing but division. Let's listen to this video. I wanted to make it a short video before, but we can talk about it now since we are here. Okay,
this is Christians like Nigerian Christians. When you are praising, you will sweat, but you go into your share like a snail. If the people coming for your fathers, this Sydney I saw one non-entity that is not.
Can you hear? These are the things I should go and be sitting down to listen to in church. I see that I see one non-entity. This is what I should go and be listening to. These are the pastors that will teach morals. The same pastors tó ń bá wọn yàn sùn, tó ń bá wọn obìnrin sùn, tí ò ṣe ìyàwó wọn, tó ń lo position wọn, bá wọn obìnrin sùn anyhow. Ìyẹn ni kémi máa gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ. Àwọn náà máa teach mi ní ibi ṣe máa live life because I don't know my right from my left.
Achieved anything even for himself, abusing Pastor Adeboye. I say with my full chest, what has he achieved? Do you know the reason why a church like Redeem is like the powerhouse of the world? That same 100 days
America
that they attack.
Can you imagine? He said Redeem is the powerhouse of the world. So Nigeria, Redeem has become America. Abi, powerhouse of the world.
Wake up. He will say that and go away with it because nobody wants to challenge him. If like
so much arrogance, so much arrogance.
Attack him. Don't say that again.
Shegbo,
some of them.
Let me keep quiet so that you can listen very well.
This Sydney is Christians like Nigerian Christians. When you are praising, you will sweat, but you go into your share like a snail. If the people coming for your fathers, this Sydney I saw one non-entity that didn't wear clothes. He's not achieved anything even for himself. Abusing Pastor Adeboye. I say with my full chest, what has he achieved? Do you know the reason why a church like Redeem is like the powerhouse of the world? That same 100 days fast that they attack. Wake up. Wake up. He will say that and go away with it because nobody wants to challenge him. If like 1,000 of us attack him, don't say that again. Who is he? Some of them are being paid.
They want to start attacking people.
When he wanted to be the... I know that what I'm saying is sensitive. I am conscious of what I'm saying. Okay? And please don't be worried for me. I don't care. If you know where I'm coming from as an unbeliever before I became a Christian, you would not even worry at all. When everybody they were going to redemption camp for endorsement, I knew that man would be in trouble. Somebody made a statement that, this man can cause revolution in this country. It's too powerful. So they are thinking of how to break it. Redeem has been doing 100 days fast.
Did you know, Soro? Koza, Biodun Fatoyinbo. Did you hear him very well? They want to start attacking people talking about the way they are collecting offering and tithe and the fasting they are asking people to do. You can't stop people from talking about these things because people are part of it. They experienced it and they are talking from their experience. So you can't. That's one thing. You can't stop people. They want to gag people because they know the way people are talking is affecting them. So they just want people to keep quiet. So they should start attacking people. That if thousands of them should attack any blogger talking about them, and as if that one will stop people from talking. As if that one will stop the person from talking. You know, so your attack is not today. It's not today. You people are nothing but wicked people.
How many years? Why are they attacking him now? Wake up. Don't allow. In fact, there's some things you should not watch. Okay?
Shengbo,
not me.
They are now even telling people, he said there are some things they should not watch. Anyway, now life, waiting consign me. When somebody did under SLAVERY, the owner of the Eru, Loma controller year fun, they will be the one to tell you when to eat, when to drink, what to eat, what to drink, This is the same man that was accused of sleeping with people. Once he's their pastor, they can never go wrong. They would never see anything wrong about them because they have seen them as God. But even if they can, some people that can say somebody that it was God that wrote Bible, so it is God that is speaking through their pastor too. It is God. So even if their pastor tells them, say, go and put, is instigating violence. It's not the first person. Wọ́n pọ̀ tán tí ń sọ kìíní yẹn ń sìn Yégídé. Wọ́n pọ̀ tán tí ń sọ pé go and attack them, bombard their page. You see what they are doing. You see what they are doing. That's why they go around. Àwọn irú wọn wọ́n kó àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n sílẹ̀ nínú ilé. Their children are not on social media. Even if they are on social media, their own children will be on LinkedIn. Níbi tán ti máa ṣe professional connection. Àwọn ọmọ akúṣẹ̀ àtàwọn ọmọ tó ń níṣẹ́, because àwọn ọmọ tèmi ò sí lórí Facebook, wọn ò sí lórí, wọn wà active lórí Instagram, wọn wà active lórí TikTok. They only browse to see what is going on when they are free. They are not active. They are active on LinkedIn. So ẹ bá lọ wo àwọn tó instigate. These are people who are seeing them as God. And that is why it's not the only one. Oh, there are many talking this way now. They are going to bombard their page. How can they be talking about your father and you keep quiet? You are saying their father. Shay, if these people should have problem, can they come to you? The property you are buying, is it in their name that you are calling them your father? Tí Adébóyè bá kú lẹ́ni, if Adébóyè should die today, none of these people can have access to ordinary pencil from his property. And you say they are his father. Somebody is my father. If he buy, I must to inherit something. Okay? Ordinary his shoe. Nobody among all his members can have access to it. And you say they are father. Are they bearing Adeboye or they are bearing Fatoyinbo? When it comes to protecting their income, that is when they will be calling the members that they are their father. Ọmọ kan tó ń ṣe. It is a manipulation and what is this word? They know what they are doing. That is the way they make the members feel important. But when it comes to reality, when the members will truly need their help, that is when the members will come to reality that they don't have a father. Not only that, you are calling them their father. Let them park their car. That is limousine that is always parking. Let one of the members walk around the car. Tí wọn bá ní gbé ipò lè ní. Wọ́n ti jù sẹ́wọ̀n kó tó ṣàlàyé pé I was just admiring the car. If them born any member well, shebi is their father's car. Is their father. Let them go near their cars and just stay there for long and touch the handle. If it is your father's car, you are supposed to touch the car. You are supposed to even sit down in the car. Abi? But when they come to holding them down, confusing them, that is when they regard them and say, somebody is talking about your father, your spiritual father, and you are looking. Ṣé spiritual father ò láwọn ọmọ? How many times has Leke come out to come and defend Baba Adeboye? Wọ́n wá ní kẹ́yìn kẹ́ máa forí gbọ́ta, kẹ́ máa káàkiri. They are the one people are accusing. But what they are doing is bad. Let them explain that what they are doing is not bad. Why saying go around and bombard them? Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́ sí. Fatoyinbo ló ń sọ̀rọ̀. Bíọ́dún Fatoyinbo. The same Fatoyinbo that was in Manchester for medical for a long time. Tó fẹ́ kú. All the spiritual father could not pray for him when he was sick. None of them could lay hands on him. And these are the same people that say they can heal people. They are performing miracle. When he was sick, why was he in hospital? Why was he in Manchester for months? Why did he not go to Nigeria for all the spiritual fathers to lay hands on him? The way they tell others, Ipa man lay hands and they perform miracle. Abi, the person that can perform miracle of Kinita and Soyi that was cut away, an handkerchief restored it after 2 weeks and it grew back. What will it take that same spiritual power to cure him? All he needs to do, call Oyedepo, call Adeboye, call Olukoya. Ta ló tún máa sọ pé òun lágbára níbẹ̀ yẹn? Chris Okotie, call Sule Maito, call all of them and let them put hands on him. He was sick seriously. Tó fẹ́ kú. Let me look for that picture. Hold on, I will play that video again. Why couldn't they do the healing upon him? I'm coming, oh. Ah. I'm coming. I will look for that because I remember I posted that picture 2 years ago. Mo rántí pé mo post the picture yẹn now. Ohun rèé. Why didn't he go and meet all the spiritual father with all their prayer power? Anybody can fall sick, oh. So it's not as if I'm saying he fall sick or laughing at him. But the way the lies is what we are talking about here. He should have called all the fathers of faith, all the spiritual father with all their powers. The same spiritual father that are raising people wake by up. So take one of them, say 50 people, na him he raise. All he needs to do is to just call all of them. He went to hide in hospital for months. For months. He was in hospital for months. And suddenly, he's now saying they should go and start attacking people.
This is Christians like Nigerian Christians. When you are praising, you will sweat. But you go into your shell like a snail. If the people coming for your fathers, this evening I saw one non-entity that didn't wear clothes. He's not achieved anything even for himself, abusing Pastor Adeboye.
You see, it is all about money. He said it's so because somebody does not have much, he has turned to a non-entity. Because that guy was saying, Baba Adeboye, all these 100 days fasting, you say people should be fasting. What has he done? What has he done? What progress? What progress has he brought? What is the progress has he brought to humanity? What progress has he brought? You just put people under suffer because you want to collect their money. Next week, in Oma Beresing by first fruits. That was the same fathers of faith. Tony and fathers of faith, they have their specialist doctors in abroad. And they have standby in Nigeria because they have the money to pay. People are contributing money for them to take care of them.
Say with my full chest, what has he achieved?
Do you know the reason why what has he achieved? So,
it's like the powerhouse of the world. That same 100 days fast that they are attacking. Wake up. Wake up. He will say that and go away with it because nobody wants to challenge him. If like...
The worst you people will do because people are in Nigeria, ẹ lọ fọlọ́pàá gbé wọn. Ẹ lọ fọlọ́pàá gbé wọn like a nature. That is the worst you will do. You are powerless. The power you people say you have is there is no power. If you have power, like you are claiming, if your members can think, you say they should start attacking people physically, then what happens to your spiritual power? You are the one that is always quoting the spirit. The weapons of your warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God in pulling down strongholds. You consider people talking as strongholds, then what will it take you to pray? And fight it in the spirit. After all, you say you fight your battles in the spirit. Then why are you saying people should start going physically? Why are you saying they should go physically? Irọ́ yín ti ń já. Your lies are being exposed. All the lies over the decades is being exposed. Ẹ má bínú. We are asking questions here. We won't allege you of anything. We will ask you questions. We are not going to allege you, but you do this, you do that. Now, question we go ask based on what you are putting out. You say they should start attacking people. They should go. They are talking about their spiritual father. That is only when they come to church they sweat. After that, they go into their shell. In other words, you are also fún wọn pọ̀ lẹ́ni wọn. Tó bá yẹ ní kán mú gbóngbó kán máa là máwọn èèyàn lórí. Torí yín sí yín. Béèyàn kan fọ́yàn kan lórí torí pásítọ̀ wọ́n á gbé ẹ tó lọ pààyàn torí pásítọ̀ wàá ṣí ẹ̀wọ̀n. Wàá ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ọmọ pásítọ̀ àmàṣayé ẹ̀ lọ. Wọn ò gbé àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n síta kán ní kán máa lọ jà. Kán gbé ọmọ wọn síta. We are asking them questions. All the lies in the past, we are asking them. So which one is that you should start attacking people? Tó bá yá, if it is ordinary person that say this one now, ẹni pé kọ́lọ́pàá lọ gbé wọn. The ọlọ́pàá should go and meet them. That is what you will say. You will say they should go and carry them, that they are instigating violence. Nígbà tí wọ́n sọ́nsìn kọ́ máa lọ gbá kọ́ máa lọ bombard wọn.
Thousands of us attacking.
Àwọn ọ̀lẹ olè alápá má ṣiṣẹ́.
Who is he? Some of them are being paid.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ ṣẹ́?
When they wanted
They are
to
being
be
paid.
I know that
Paid
what
by
I'm saying
who?
is sensitive. I am conscious of what I'm saying. Okay? And please don't be worried for me. I don't care. If you know where I'm coming from as an unbeliever before I became a Christian, you would not even worry at all. When everybody they were going to redemption.
Don't mind him, Larry Dipo. Ẹ má dà wọn lóhùn, àwọn tó wà lábẹ́ wọn tán lè thinking.
Somebody made a statement that this man can cause revolution in this country. It's too powerful. So they are thinking of how to break it. Redeem has been doing 100 days fast. Like, how many years? How many years? Why are they attacking him now? Wake up. Don't allow in fact, there's some things you should not watch. Okay?
There are some things you should not watch.
Talking, I used to say I'm talking to my
Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ n bára mi
to
stage
everybody.
mi mọ́ láyé.
I've never
May I never find myself under these people again. Never. Àwọn ọmọ mi gan. Anyway, àwọn ọmọ mi tí ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe. You will not be the one. Is that me? They should not even watch some things. So they will be anyway. If somebody can tell families not to watch TV, and they didn't watch TV for decades, the same people that their own children are living the best of life abroad, enjoying, going from one country to the other. There is a particular one. The child just gave birth. On travel ṣeré kiri ni. No, ti lọ Canada. The girl is staying here to collect paper. She's in Canada. She was in Canada. I don't know if she's back. Ọmọ ọlọ́mọ yà ń jayé kiri. Kò ṣiṣẹ́ labroad àtòun àtọkọ ẹ̀. Because people are paying tithe and offering that they will use to pay their mortgage. I'm very sure. Possible. I don't know. Maybe the father has even bought a property here for them. But the house they live doesn't look like... it looks like an apartment. So I'm not sure. I won't say what I'm not sure of, okay? The same girl, after they have used thousands of dollars to pay for hospital bill, is going around enjoying her life. Husband is not working, wife is not working, and they are doing good. They just travel to Canada to go and enjoy Canada weather. People that will pay money are there. So Tabitha, okay, you saw it. Emolomo, do you blame her? Free money is good. Ṣé mi náà kò wù mí kí n máa sùn Monday to Friday kí n má jáde kówó dẹ̀ máa wà council. Àwọn kan mo lè jà ní àwa ní conscience. Because somebody, if it is that easy, why don't you do it? Ọlọ́run má jẹ́. Somebody that has conscience, somebody that is not wicked, somebody that is not a thief, somebody cannot do so the job. You have to be selfish. You have to be a thief. You have to be a greedy person to do some certain things. It's just like you are telling me to go and do Yahoo. Èmi ò lè ṣe. Mo ní conscience. You know. Amazon ni. Ṣé ń gbọ́ ṣẹ́? He said they should start attacking people. What happens to fighting in the spirit? Free money is good. Bí ṣe wà yín ṣe kéèyàn kan ju $20,000 sí mi. Màá gbọ́ orí oṣù méjì. Mo lè má ṣiṣẹ́ oṣù méjì. Pẹ́pẹ́ rest nìyẹn. Ọmọ yà ń ṣeré kiri. Ó yà ń gbádùn. Because offering and tithe is dropping every month. Apart from that, Baba has invested over the years. So they have money. Allowance coming in steadily. It's not for everybody. It takes wickedness to do what they are doing. And that is why there are some pastors. Go and see this man, Pastor Bayo. If the man is the one even preaching to people, that paying tithes will not give you anything. Go and work. Did you see the man going having the kind of money they have? No. Kí lorúkọ pastor yẹn náà, Pastor Bayo. Can't remember the last name now. Not only Pastor Bayo, there is another pastor again. Pastor Bayo, Pastor Gbile Akoni. Do you see them as rich as your pastor? No. Those are people that are contented. They say, okay, they want to take it as a issue alone. Did you see them asking that kind of, did you see them rich? No. What they collect is what they use in maintaining church. But you won't buy offering. You will never see them do miracle service. You will never see them doing special program. Special program is armed robbery program. When they tell you they are doing special program now armed robber program. Is a time to steal. Is a time to manipulate. Is a time to spin people's head. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later. So allow people to live, and if you like, let them chain you down. That is a sin. This one is a sin. Kiniko is a sin. Now in them take all some women down. Today, to bang ti bo. To bang ti bo. Obo finally. When I come next, we will discuss on how Jesus say, if you have not sinned, let him that has not sinned cast the first stone. On that woman we then call saying Ashewo, we will talk on that one. Maybe next when I come, maybe this evening, if I have the time, if not tomorrow. We will talk on that one too. And there's another video I want us to talk on, which is a pastor that was berating his assistant pastor. In fact, let me use those ones as short videos. Or else I will forget most of those videos and I will delete them after some time, because once my phone starts misbehaving, I delete videos off. Live as long as you are not hurting anybody. Women especially. Don't let anybody destroy your life. Many women are frustrated. Many women are depressed. Many women are crying because they will say this is a sin. That one is a sin. Ẹni tó múra dáadáa ò tí ì rọ kwámbìlì tàsí ẹni tí ò múra. They just died because they know you are the only customer they can have. Wọ́n kó yín jọ sínú chọ́ọ̀chì, sínú ẹ̀sìn, páàkì yín jọ síbẹ̀. Don't do this, don't do that. But when it comes to their own children, they know how to do packaging. Now, women, obìnrin lórógo. How many of them is castigating all those pastors that divorced? They will say, don't divorce. The pastor will divorce and remarry. One even remarry 2 times. Today, you no get wife for house. You go tell me, say, you know they stand up again. That same man, where they die in head all the time, we no one hold. You want to tell me, say, that man no do kerewa again. That man, where they still do swagger at 70 plus. You don't see him the last time where he go for one program as he dress. Come put sunshade. You want to tell me, say, that one no get somebody where they do kerewa for one side. Obìnrin lórógo. He dress. He die all his hair. We don't see single whites. No single whites. Omu gbogbo funfun orí ẹ̀yìn ó ti sọ di dúdú. Even the mustache. Now so he dye all the mustache too to be black. He can't be like Ojuju. He be like Ojuju. He can't put sunshade. With that is long chain. No mention name, oh. Should not mention name. You want to tell me that one? You know they carry with anybody. Abi is it that one where they do Jerry Coil? That man where they do Jerry Coil. You want to tell me say that man where they do Jerry Coil, you know they do carry with again. How many years he don't live in wife? He no marry another wife. And now so he go they do Jerry Coil, go they do spray all the time. You want to tell me say in something don't die? In something no work again? You will tell me say in something no work again? Hey, I know want somebody go come tell you say if you do kerewa as a matured responsible woman say you dey sin against you. Na somebody body you take do am. Shebi na your body. Abi no be your body you take you do am. Na another person body. But the men, no mention name o. All I know say the man, he die here. He die the one ye dey here. He die in here. Everywhere come black. He over black himself. He come be like say them put charcoal on top of his head. He dey wear long chain. You know that man? No mention name. He dey like to wear robe. That one wey dey dance. Ẹni Olúwa ṣe lóore o, ó yẹ kó dúpẹ́, ó ṣe mí o, wey dey do. Azonto, he dey even dance Azonto to show say the man na swagger, correct swagger. You want to tell me say that man he don resign for Kerewa? Ema tanra yin. Abi na that other one wey dey do share. That one wey even the singer, the one of the choir leader, that woman wey sing for am before, they say dem dey together in the Kerewa. That one is one of the things wey cause fights. Because that one no wan make it dey bench am again as he don marry. Mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Even the one wey get wife for house still dey bench others. Man na man. Man na man. For the fact say dem no catch your pastor, e no say dem be saints. For the fact say dem no fit catch dem, e no mean say dem be saints. Some of dem get where women dey meet dem. Wíwo lẹ́nu awo ń wo. Because they pay good money. And some of them make the women sign non-disclosure. The people where they pimp for them. They will pimp the lady for them. And the ladies will go, they will do what they need to do and pay the ladies. Because them be man. They are most of them are players, especially all these young ones. Because they have the money to play. If no be say, gist lover, where expose the Maito, now so if they take Maito to be saints, na exposure na him make Maito gentle. Look at all the atrocity Maito commits. So they use face cap anytime he want to go and meet his girlfriend. If no be say they expose am, how many of you know say Maito dey do 3 some 4 some? Na pastor. Na pastor. Na women. Obìnrin ni gbogbo. All your rules in religion is only on women. It's only on women for them to be living miserable life. You cannot have, once you are not married, you have to stay like that. I want a car. I want a car. You will say, when we talk now, say Bible, that women are not supposed to be a bishop. You say Bible does not have gender. But when it now comes to now Jesus lokopo, now Jesus be with the husband of a widow, you will say na so it's supposed to be. Woman when your husband don't pay, if you no get another one to marry her, she must to stay like that forever. Man where the wife pay nko? Who be the wife? She na Mary be the wife, I mean who be the wife? Making to stay like that, or him can continue until you can continue to do carry well as long as they no cash am. Obìnrin lórógo, àbí? Anyway, fóbìnrin tó bá fẹ́ bari ara ẹ̀ jẹ́, tó fẹ́ live a miserable life. And that is why so many, they don't live that kind life. When they pay, ó parí nìyẹn, it's finished. It's finished. There are many like that. Jesu lọ kó opó. Na Jesu go come do the thing. Àbí? Make I waka. Lijoka, you want to call? Oya call. Oya call. The number. No, not the number you called yesterday. Don't call yet. Let me see if I can get your number here. I'm calling you. Fola Naija, wà you jèrè? Hello, you are on.
Okay. Èmi àti grandma ti fẹ́ rìn kwambi wíwẹ̀.
Grandma wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bá mi kí wọ́n jèrè. Grandma ṣe rọ ni mo pa ni. Obìnrin ló dẹ́rọ̀. Jésù lọ kó pó.
Even right from the Bible. I read the case about, if you go back to read Deuteronomy about RAP stuff, you understand?
Uh-huh.
If you go back to read that part, you will see that if a man, a young lady. A young lady, that's a V. You understand? That man, the only punishment for that man is that the man must actually marry that lady. That's the only punishment.
But for the woman,
for the woman, if
Moti and Mashon work, Kimilori Kini Kinto with my for my next video.
Woman,
one called woman. You are talking about that one. The one I want to use for our case study next time. Do you remember when they brought that woman to Jesus? They wanted to buy the woman.
Of course, yeah.
We did not see the man that committed the men that committed the thing with her.
The men, yeah, all of them.
They were left to go scot-free. Now only the woman. They wanted to buy.
And again, to buttress your point, religion is just like a Fanta. I mean, a cup of Fanta that they now put a small iodine inside and now call people to come and drink it. You understand? They will love bomb you until you now get in there. That's when you now start seeing the candle inside the rice. You understand, man? Now there was a case. I think I sent you that video from Nigeria Info. There was a priest that actually narrated one story that happened in the East.
Maybe you should help me to resend it. Boya Mumi send the other.
Okay, I will resend it to you.
To this number.
This number. Yeah, I will send it to this number. Yeah, this priest was actually doing a kind of revival in the eastern part of Nigeria. You understand? So when they say Igidabode, like a tree has actually brought evil into a community. So the priest was now telling the people, the congregation, that they should be cutting down trees around that community. You understand? So people started cutting those trees. So they now got to one popular man's house. There was a tree in front of that man's house. You know. So the man was not like, why are you cutting down this tree? This tree is the one protecting this house. If there's wind or something like that, these people were not listening. They were not budging. So the guy now went inside and brought out a gun and scared them with a gun. So all of them dispersed. So after a while, they now came back massively, and they now burned that man's house. They burned everything to ashes. You understand? So I was just following you when you were talking about Fatonibo's stuff that is taking people to go and do something.
They start attacking people.
Exactly, that's what religion can do. People will lose their pivotal context. They won't be able to think clearly. Yeah. They won't be able to think clearly.
They won't know Muslim, exactly.
That's the same thing.
They are going to Arijono.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's a serious matter. That's just my contribution, man.
Thank you.
All right, I will send that video to you.
Send it.
All right.
Our next video, I will take my time, bring out that Bible. I still have it there. Quote verses. Bring it some verses out where women are relegated. When I posted an update Nipa Kini, I saw that many men were the one coming to fight. Of course, one or two women that are very religious too. Are you saying women shaking it can? Are you shaking it can? Some people even time it. This woman, so you are saying a married woman should go and start having affairs. Did I say a married woman? I am a woman of good moral standing when it comes to that kind of a thing. Good moral standing. The fact is, if your woman decides to go and do something, it's not because she saw something on social media. If your woman, people are talking on social media, and your woman now decide to do something, or people are talking on social media, and your man now decide to do something, that your husband or your wife have something at the back of their mind they are planning before. It is not because of what they had. So your wife deciding to go and cheat on you is not because of what she's listening on to her social media. She has it in her blood to be a cheat. Or you have done something that she thought that's the only way to pay you back. A woman with good moral standing will not even do two men together, no matter what. A woman, I repeat, with good moral standing will not have two men, either married or unmarried, for no reason. Will not sleep with two men at the same time. But a woman with no moral standing, with religion, without religion, married or no married, and that is why you people deceive yourself. Married or no married, right under your nose. I was reading one story yesterday where it was said I can't remember, but the bottom line was the woman was sleeping with people around where the husband is. It shows the kind of moral that kind of woman is. A normal woman with good moral upbringing, no matter what the man does, and even if she's married or not married, if she's in a relationship, if that relationship does not end, she will not allow any other man. And some, even when it ends, we still give time. Because you will hear such women say, this is not my plan for my life, to have two men sleeping with me. Not at the same time or separately. One is gone, oh. But a woman that does not have moral standing under your nose, either as a Christian or no Christian. I think I should bring Pastor Barrister Omoshebi again. Keep Barrister Omoshebi wa ma tú àṣírí yín with the church Tefi Boju. Muslim zone is understandable, so I will not talk about them. Muslim male alone suffer one, and that is what we are even saying. The same God that told Muslim to do marry more wives is the same God that says one man, one woman in Christianity. Is that making sense to you? So is it that this God is too many God, plenty God? The God that says it must be one man, one woman. It's still the same God that told Muslim you can marry 4 as long as you can take care of them. So are you going to tell me Muslims are not serving God too? The same way Muslims will tell you you are not serving God too. Because their own God allowed them to marry 4 wives. And Barrister, I will bring Barrister again because he has true life story where he told me that Muslims, they don't have high cases of divorce. That divorce in Muslim setting is very, very low. Maybe you should ask yourself why. Meanwhile, in Christianity, the divorce rate is very, very high. And you want to know why? Adultery. You want to know why? Abuse. Serious one. I will bring Barrister. He wants to do a program, or we do the program on it. Let me call him. Or we do the program on his own platform. Let me see if he can do it today. I will join him on his platform. Come and hear true life story. He will only protect the identity of the people. The law. Mo wà online o, mo dẹ̀ ti speaker la wà o.
Okay.
Yeah. Mo ní ìgbà wo la máa ṣe show wa. Mo nǹkan tí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí the high rate of divorce in religion. Ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ bá wa fi ṣe topic. Orí platform yìí ni mo fẹ́ ká ti ṣe. Ìgbà wo la lè ṣe?
In fact, anytime from tomorrow or Saturday.
Okay, kí n wo either tomorrow or Saturday.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will choose. Okay, let me choose tomorrow. Kó jẹ́ bí 5 p.m. That 5 p.m. will be 11 p.m. Tí yín ṣó wà okay?
That's 11 lálẹ́. Okay.
Abẹ́ ma ti fẹ́ sùn. Ẹ sọ fún sister mi kan fún yín time.
No, tó bá jẹ́ tó máa convenient fún yín.
Okay.
That'll be 5 p.m. 11.
A ṣe lórí Facebook page yín. Màá wá maybe a join yín bẹ̀.
Facebook máa gbé yín jáde báyìí, ó ti sú mi o, mo ti bínú sí.
Ṣé bá jọ ṣe ń jọ yẹn ta test ẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ work?
Kò work.
Lọ́jọ́ tèmi àti yín jọ ṣe.
Yes, it didn't work. Ojú yín.
But mo join yín now. Ó ṣiṣẹ́.
Kò ṣiṣẹ́.
He did, ẹ ti gbàgbé ni.
Àní mò ń sọ fún yín.
Oh, yes, tí mo ní pé for the first time nígbà mi ò máa ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀.
Phone call la fi sọ̀rọ̀.
Okay, mo ti rántí.
Phone call.
A lè try again. N tí bá ṣe tán sí àtúnṣe testing ẹ̀ again, ọ̀dọ̀ yín mo fẹ́ ká ti ṣe.
Kò sí wàhálà. Kò sí wàhálà. I'm working on the schedule so that I can fix about 2-3 times a week.
Mo mọ̀ pé máa ń busy.
No, I'm not a baby zero. Maybe not family for
How now family ko?
a baby. I also want to make something.
Mo ti ẹ fẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ mo ń gbọ́ ṣé kí n sọ̀rọ̀?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, because mo wà lórí show nsìn and I was talking about religion and women, you know, what they consider sin. That most times what they consider sin is to actually put women down more than men, you know. Òun ni mo fi sọ̀rọ̀ débẹ̀ tí mo wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ wípé the religion that says a man can marry 4 wives is the same religion that forbids a man marrying 2 wives in another religion. And we are talking that it's the same God. I was talking that these things are just nothing but man-made doctrine. So mo wá sọ̀rọ̀ débi wípé mo ń gbọ́ yín. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi yín lẹ̀. Máa pè yín ká ṣe test yẹn again. His issue is culture. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n pè yín padà. I want us to discuss it extensively either on your page or my page or your YouTube. Ṣé your YouTube yín wà okay?
Oh wow, okay. I can go live now.
Ṣé mo lè ó lè gbà kẹ́ ẹ hard èèyàn? I think you should be able to add guests.
Any experience now? I think you should.
Mi ò hard èèyàn on my YouTube rí.
YouTube.
And that's what he's saying. We are thinking of doing it on YouTube. Mo ń gbọ́ yín.
Oh yeah, at YouTube, at Facebook.
Okay, ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣe tán kí n pè yín ká ṣe test run and see which one will work.
Right. No problem.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́, ẹ kú àtàárọ̀. Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́. Marisa is always very, very busy. As Olumide, and he's really trying a lot. There are lots of people he has rescued, a lot of women that he has rescued from domestic violence, set them up and, you know, help them to start their lives again. There's another lady that is trying on social media too, Antonia Ojenagbon. That lady is working silently and she has helped a lot of women and minors that have been abused, minors especially, and RAPE victims. She's really, really trying to. She's in Nigeria, Antonia Ojenagbon. She even put her chest down there, you know, fighting the case, making sure they get justice. She's really trying. And I learned the last one of our posts I saw. Oh, okay, I'm trying to speak English too. There is no, I will not put Yoruba ones in a while. Don't be upset. So there is another case. There is a case she just handled where she went to see the victim, a minor, a 15-year-old. The father is a pastor who has been molesting the girl for a long time. The mother is in the know, and the mother keep covering it until the girl cried out. The girl has been rescued. She is living in she's living somewhere they put her, and Antonia went to see her, which day? Last week or so. And it's a sad story, you know. You know, she was there. She went to see the girl. She didn't show the girl's face, but I saw her hugging the girl. I talked to her. She's like a sister to me. We talk very well because we have handled a case together where I was doing the broadcasting while they are doing the work behind the scene. And I was updating it on social media. And that was the case of Feyi Daniels. Feyi Daniels is behind bars today because it was very, very... It was common for him to be abusing women under him. And he was caught and, you know, the rest they say is story. So Antonia too is doing a very good job. Barrister Olumide is trying so well too, you know, and using his money. So I told him, I said, go and open a YouTube channel. You are doing great. You know, after having some conversation with him and all that. And, you know, once in a while, the little token I can assist with, I send to him when they have a case, you know. So most of these things, women are the receiving end most times. And it's so unfortunate. And even in religion, it doesn't favor women in any way. Okay, somebody said Barrister Olumide is a gem. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Very wonderful man. you know, and I'm surprised that a man is actually fighting the cause of women. So I will try and see, maybe tomorrow, all things being equal, we'll do it tomorrow, but I will keep you posted, okay? I'll keep you guys posted. I'll put updates to let you know when we are doing it and where. So let me call him so that we can do some test run, because he just opened his YouTube channel, and the Facebook channel page, he has opened it since, but he's very busy, doesn't post there. I say, Emma, post this. He say, I'm very busy. I say, Emma, post all the money you are spending for people. At least you two can be getting something to, and you have your children to take care of. Okay, but Solumide recently adopted a sickle cell child, saved from a violent. Case. I know about that case. He has adopted the girl. I know that case. I know the case. I won't send the voice note ọmọ yẹn see me. Very smart girl by explaining what the mother is going through. You know? My baby, me want to adopt ọmọ yẹn. I know he was updating me on the case, and I remember I sent a token too pé kán bá mi fi ra nǹkan fún ọmọ yẹn. That's a good one. It's good to know. You know, he's always trying to update me, but you know, man busy by me, but he's very, very busy. But he's a gem, like somebody said. You know, what is his YouTube channel? I think let me check. Money can send the link, see me. Let me check. I think he sent the link to me. I think it's Barrister Olumide too. Barrister Olumide náà ni. The same name tó ń lò lórí Facebook. I'm very sure. Let me check. I think that's the name he used. Ẹ má bínú, I'm round up nsìn. Mo kàn fẹ́ kàn ṣe kinní. Okay. It's Barrister Olumide. Abi? Once you type Barrister Olumide, what you will be seeing most is Info FM, because he has a program he does on that station every Saturday. Talking about... I'm seeing a lot of his program, but not the page yet. You know what? Let me call him to send me the link so I can use it as comment so that you guys can... Let me call him and get the link so I can post it. Good evening. How are you? Princess. No, the Instagram one yẹn ò ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ o, àmọ́ ti get ẹ̀ padà ni. His Instagram was down. I don't know if he has gotten it back. The law Egbe calling you. It's tough for me getting the YouTube. I'm only getting the... Hello, me. I send the link in YouTube channel. You see me, Joe, right now. Mo fẹ́ gbé sórí kíní so that people can follow. In case you pé bẹ́ẹ̀ láti máa ṣe. Ẹ bá mi send as a message. Share pẹ̀lú mi.
That is on WhatsApp.
You will share it with me. Go to your YouTube channel. You click the share button and send it to me. You copy the link and paste it to me. So Malik gbé síbẹ̀ yẹn.
Okay, man. Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm. Barrister, mi ò rí Barrister Olumide yẹn ni. You know, he just opened it, so I can't see it. I'm seeing him, all his program. Gbogbo program wọn ni mò ń rí. Àti Gnosis Help, táwọn àti èèyàn kan máa ń ṣe to assist people. Olumide Emmanuel lele. I've told him all those cases, he should be bringing it out. It will help a lot of our people. Was it not this morning I was seeing another video? Tony ọkùnrin kan dáná sun ìyàwó ẹ̀. Yesterday I saw another one. I don't even want to be talking about abuse of marriage. Ẹni tó bá ń kó takú síbẹ̀ kò kàn mí. It's just that this Barrister Olumide has a lot happening among our people back home. A lot. Olumide ìwàlà lélẹ̀. Olumide òkè. Let me wait for him. Or I put it as comment later. Oh, he's no more on Instagram. Oh, his Instagram page has gone down. Want to lose Instagram page, you want? Aha. Okay, Mutiri, want to he has not even posted anything there. Let me copy it. So I'll paste it now. Muti copy. He doesn't even have any video there. And he's only, you know. So I've posted the link. I've posted MRE link here. I've posted it on Instagram. Instagram, on Facebook. Báwo mo ṣe máa comment lórí TikTok? How do I comment on TikTok? How do I comment? Ẹ̀yin ará bí o. I can't see button for comment on TikTok. So guys, I can't see where to comment on TikTok, but I've put it on Facebook. The same thing on YouTube. Yeah, it's still Barrister Olumide. It's Barrister Olumide. This is it, if you can find it. I'll put it in comment section on YouTube when I'm done. So, Mulele. Omure, this is it. So if you are looking for it, so you can find it easily. This is it, if you want to subscribe. But I don't know yet. If it's about Timashe, I will let you guys know. Maybe it's still going to be on my page. I don't know yet. Whichever one we are going to choose, I will let you guys know later. But I would have loved you to do it on his own page. All right, guys, I will catch you guys later, and we will see, if not today, later in the evening, we will see tomorrow. So please do not be caged. Live your life as long as you are not hurting. I'm novice on TikTok. TikTok, hear me on low. And you know why I don't really fancy TikTok? Ìjà ti pọ̀ jù lórí ẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn máa ń jà gan bẹ̀. Wọ́n máa ń jà gan, ìjà. Ìjà pọ̀ gan bẹ̀. Ariwo, wọ́n máa pariwo like a family compound or face me, I face you house. Wọ́n máa pariwo. So I'll put the link out later, and thank you. So I'll put out the link later, so you can join in later. I will let you know where we are doing it. Don't worry, I'll keep you posted. And so I was saying, and you please live fulfilled life as long as you are not hurting anybody. You see all men live their lives, forget it. Even that man where you think saying a Bible carrying person inside church is taking care of himself. As long as you are not hurting anybody, as long as you are not doing kerewa up and down, you are not messing up yourself. So guys, I've tried. Bye-bye. Hey, I dey chop now. Beans and bread I chop now. So I'll see you guys again. Bye. Okay, my phone going to fair. All right.